dusty roads from town. While I don't care what the other folks might say, we've got to save this little boy anyway. Vacant eyes, those mud-caked feet, a mother's plaintive cries, the air is gunpowder sweet. Well, I don't care about no time or place. We've got to save this little girl anyway.
BC has one of the strongest economies in the country, but our province's children are still suffering. In fact, for the fourth year in a row, BC has the distinction of having the highest child poverty rate.
British Columbia once again leads the country, but social activists say this is nothing to be proud of. It is no accomplishment. For a sixth straight year, BC has the highest child poverty rate anywhere in Canada. The province's Child and Youth Advocacy Coalition released its annual report card today that shows 156,000 children in BC are living in poverty. The Minister of Children and Family Development isn't embarrassed by those numbers, though, and says child poverty in the province is actually at a 20-year low.
Despite a very strong economy in 2007, our child poverty rate in BC was 18.8%. This means that there were an estimated 156,000 children living in poverty. Now, that's more than the combined populations of the cities of Prince George and Nanaimo.
The public health officials attending this conference say the numbers support those findings. Here in Vancouver and on Vancouver Island, people living in the poorest communities tend to have higher rates of ill health.
The biggest challenge that this country faces, in my view, is First Nations poverty. Our people are too poor, simply put. If one were to ask me, what do you mean too poor? I would point to them that, as the Auditor General, Sheila Fraser, said just a few years ago, there's a housing crisis in First Nation communities. It's a serious crisis, and we need to do something about that.